Hey guys, good morning and welcome back again to your Unacademy NEET English channel. I hope all of you are doing great. Well, this particular session is basically for all the NEET 2026 aspirants. Since you know you have got some 5 months left for the NEET 2026 examination, now it is the high time to know how you need to strategize these 5 months to score well when it comes to the NEET 2026 examination. So that is the reason I've come up with this particular session, wherein I'll be addressing 3 types of students. Number 1, those students who are scoring less than 300 in their mock test right now. That means they are the ones who lately got serious about their preparation. Number 2, those students who are scoring between 300 to 450 in their mock tests. Number 3, those students who are already scoring more than 500 in their mock tests. I'll be addressing all the 3 types of the students one by one. And at the same time, at the end of the session, I'll be sharing you the expected cutoff for this year NEET 2026 examination as well. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about that particular category of students who are exactly scoring less than 300 in their mock test right now. So first of all, my dear students, you need to know where the problem is. Why you are scoring less than 300 in your mock test at this particular point of time. Those students who do not know their scores in their mock tests, I would highly recommend you to write one of the mock tests, either from online or offline, so that you know in which category you belong to. Okay. So those students who are scoring less than 300, my dear students, point number 1, your basics is not clear. Okay. Understand, this is something which I'm telling as per my experience. Your calculations are not up to the mark. Your syllabus completion is not up to the mark. You have not completed like majority of the syllabus. And at the same time, you're not following the test series regularly. These are the 4 main points by means of which you are scoring less than 300 in your mock test at this particular point of time. Now, what all things you have to do in order to improvise, in order to make sure that you score more than 500, in order to take a jump of 250, 300 marks? What do you have to do? For that, there are few points, my dear students, which you need to take into consideration. Point number 1. Right now, at this particular point of time, you have to prioritize the high weightage chapters from all the subjects, from physics, chemistry, as well as biology. And these high weightage chapters you will be completing through the detailed one-shots. Like we have this game of NEET 3.0 going on this particular channel, wherein one chapter is completed in like 10 to 12 hours. You can consider that particular series to complete your high weightage chapters of your physics, chemistry, as well as biology, right? And apart from that, not only you just have to see the detailed one-shots. My dear students, you need to do the question practice too. How, from where to do the question practice? Before that, let me talk one more important point. What is that? Whatever study material you are solving, whatever study material you have, whatever reputed coaching material you have, just solve that at least completely. Solve one study material from whatever institution you are studying, solve its study material completely from A to Z. You have got 5 months left, my dear students. And if you dedicate 10 to 12 hours every single day towards your studies, definitely this is not something which is impossible, right? Or you can consider the ELPs. These ELPs I keep on sharing on my Telegram. If you are not the part of my Telegram channel, you can be the part of my Telegram channel right now, which is Wassim Bhat Chemistry Official. WASSIM BHAT Chemistry Official is the name of the Telegram channel, wherein I keep on sharing these ELPs through which you can do the question practice of every single chapter, which you'll be doing from the game of NEET 3.0. My dear students, one thing has to be considered. What is that? You have to keep one day for one chapter. One day has to be kept for one chapter. Since you are almost having some 85 chapters entirely of your physics, chemistry, biology, right? 85 chapters means 85 days. 85 days. And see how many days you have. You have got 5 months left, 150 days you have, out of which if you dedicate these 85 days completely to your studies, your entire syllabus will be completed, my dear students. Just do not look at all the 85 chapters at once. Just look at tomorrow's target. You have to complete this chapter tomorrow. You have to complete this chapter day after tomorrow. You have to complete this chapter after that, right? One day, one chapter has to be done. Now, in one day, since one chapter has to be done, what you are supposed to do, you'll be watching the lecture, the detailed one shot. You'll be watching at almost 1.25x speed, right? Which will not take you more than 6 to 7 hours to complete the chapter, to complete the lecture, right? And after that, my dear students, 5 to 6 hours should be given for the question practice of the same particular chapter from the coaching material which you already have, or the ELPs which I keep on sharing on my Telegram. If you follow this particular thing for the upcoming 80 to 85 days, my dear students. Okay, leave up 80 to 85 days. Just follow this particular thing for 1 week and see the improvement after 1 week. After 1 week, automatically you'll get that driving force in you. Yes, I have to prepare for week 2. Yes, I have to prepare for week 3. But for that, accomplishment of the target of week 1 is must. Once you are done completing all the 6 chapters in 1 week, all the 7 chapters in 1 week, automatically you'll feel that sense of accomplishment, my dear students. And once you get that sense of accomplishment, that is going to become your driving force for the week 2 preparation as well. Okay, so consider all these points, which are very, 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 very important. Perfect. Now, let me talk about that category of students which is already scoring between 300 to 500 in their mock tests. My dear students, you are doing good. You are doing good. But where the problem lies? The problem lies in managing time in the exam. The problem lies in the calculations. You are not able to do the calculations properly. The problem lies you have not done the NCERT in-text and exercise questions yet. The problem lies you have not solved the JEE mains PYQs till date. You have not solved them. The problem lies, the main problem, what is that? You do not analyze your mock tests. What does that mean? This is super important. For example, you write a mock test today. You write an exam today, right? You just write it. After the exam, you don't see the questions which you could not solve in the examination hall. So how you can analyze your mock test, my dear students, right after the mock test, right after checking its key, you have to check what all questions you could not solve in the examination hall, right? You have to solve those questions again on a separate notebook. You have to keep a separate notebook for those questions, which you won't be able to solve while writing the test papers, while writing the mock tests. You have to keep a separate notebook for that. And you have to keep on revising that again and again. Because those will be the new questions, my dear students, which you would not have solved earlier in your preparation. That is the reason why you won't be able to solve them in your examination hall while writing the mock tests. So analyzing mock tests is really, really, really important. And my dear students, since I believe a lot of revisions are not considered, you're not doing a lot of revisions at this particular point of time. Since I know you would have completed almost like 50 to 60% of your syllabus. But my dear students, whatever syllabus you would have completed, you have to revise it again and again. At least you have to give 1 hour. 1 hour every single day in the evening you can give to that particular percentage of syllabus which you have already covered, which you have already completed. 1 hour, right, for that. Every single day. Then only a lot of revisions will be done. And how you can carry out these revisions? Just you need to go through the notebooks. You need to go through your notebooks. That's all. You're not supposed to use a pen and paper. You're not supposed to solve the same questions again. No, just read your notebook. Whatever notes you have made, just read it thoroughly every single day for at least 1 hour. It's not like in that 1 hour you have to complete the entire notebook. No, you decide the portions on your own. For example, today I have to do the revision of some basic concepts of chemistry. Keep 1 hour for that. Tomorrow I have to do the revision of human reproduction, right? Keep 1 hour for that. Rest all the hours dedicate to the syllabus which is not completed yet. Okay. Now, my dear students, what all important points you have to take into consideration? Point number 1. More and more mock tests are to be written and to be analyzed. Minimum, I must say, 2 mock tests in a week are to be written. You are supposed to write 2 mock tests in a week. Okay. And the mock test score should not affect you at all. It should not affect you, my dear students. Mock test score, right? Just these mock tests will make you exam friendly, basically. Qualifying NEET is not only about completing the syllabus. No. You should know how to handle the exam pressure. You should know the exam culture. You should know the exam atmosphere. That can be only known, right? You'll be only getting used to that by writing more and more mock tests. Perfect. So 2 mock tests every single week from now onwards itself. NCERT questions, be it in text or exercise, they need to be solved. You need to analyze the mistakes in the mock test. Try to solve those questions again and again, right? Which you were unable to solve in the examination hall. Your syllabus completion, since you will be, I believe, done with 50 to 60% of your syllabus effectively right now. So the remaining portion of the syllabus must be done by January end. By January end, your entire syllabus of physics, chemistry, as well as biology should be done. Okay. Then, my dear students, once you're done with that, once you're done with the syllabus completion, then comes the revision and then comes the mock test. Revision must be done from the notes, from the short notes which you would have made, from the formula sheets which you have made, right? From the actual notebook which you would have made, right? or you can consult the one-shots as well, the detailed one-shots, which you can watch at 2x speed, just to do the revision of the chapter. But this is something which you will be doing after January, my dear students. So till January, your syllabus should be completed from wherever source you are completing the syllabus. Okay. And the last 2 months, they should be dedicated only and only for the revisions and the mock tests. So basically, I would say in the last 2 months, minimum 3 mock tests a week you have to write. Minimum 3 mock tests a week. More the mocks you are going to write, better is going to be your score in the actual NEET examination. Trust me on that. So follow these pointers. They are going to help you out massively when it comes to the NEET 2026 examination. If you want your score to jump from 500 beyond that, okay? If you want your score to touch 600, to touch 610, 620, 630, then these points are to be taken into consideration for sure. The last category of the students are the ones who are already scoring more than 500. So you are doing pretty well, okay? Understand, your syllabus must be completed. Whatever remaining syllabus is there, it must be completed by either December end or 15th of January. Just keep this your target, okay? Not a single question from your NCERT should be left. Not a single question. And the most important point is, whatever study material you were solving till now, you will have to solve the same study material again. You are not going to change your study material at the end moment. No. Once you complete your entire syllabus by December end or 15th of January, after that, do not consult the new study material. No. You are supposed to solve the same study material again. Okay? If you are done solving it twice, solve it third time. If you are done solving it 3 times, solve it 4th time. So that means your notebook questions and the questions from your coaching module, they should be done again and again so that you can remember the approach of each and every question. My dear students, when you look at the question in the examination hall, you should remember the approach of that question at that moment itself. Okay? And as I told the earlier students, you also have to follow the same thing. 3 tests which are to be written every week after the syllabus completion. Once you're done with the syllabus completion, by 15th of January, maximum, after that 3 tests every single week you are going to write. But write the tests from the authentic coachings, be it online or offline. Okay. Again, for you also 15-year JEE Mains questions are must, because by writing the JEE Mains questions, automatically that confidence will be developed in you, right? That yes, I'm able to solve the level up questions. That can be only done if you do the 15-year JEE Mains PYQs. My dear students, in the last 2 to 3 months, whatever months are left after 15th of January, what should be your priority? Your priority should be to revise at least 3 to 4 chapters every single day. Every single day you have to revise 3 to 4 chapters. And the revision of these 3 to 4 chapters after 15th of January, it has to be done directly from your notebook and from your coaching material, which you would have solved. Okay, you are not supposed to use the pen and paper at that point of time. No, just go through the notes. Just remember things. Just remember the approach of each and every question. Okay, and the most important thing, what is that? You need to make the formula sheets, and you need to, I'm pretty much sure you would have already made the short notes for the organic reactions. If you have not, make it right now. Okay, because these things are going to help you out in the last 2 to 3 months when it comes to your revision, right? And my dear students, do not forget to read the NCERT line by line, particularly when it comes to your biology, as well as your inorganic chemistry, as well as your organic chemistry. Okay, read NCERT line by line, because questions are directly going to come from your NCERT. Now, I believe a lot of students are here waiting for the expected cutoff. My dear students, first of all, let me tell you the trend which NTA follows. So first of all, what was the trend going on from past 3 to 4 years? The paper was like easy. This year, in the year 2025, the paper came comparatively tough when it comes to the physics, right? What will happen in the next year? Generally, the trend is, if the paper was easy in year 2021, it was easy in 2022 as well, it was easy in 2023 as well, it was easy in 2024 as well, right? Now the paper pattern changed in 2025. Now it is highly expected they'll continue the similar pattern of the paper in the 2026 examination as well. The probability of that is very high. Okay, so you have to level up your preparation. You have to level up your preparation. It should not be like you'll be solving only easy questions. No, you'll have to solve the moderate questions as well. You'll have to solve the tough questions as well, whatever chapter you'll be studying, right? But let me still give you the idea. What if the paper comes easy? What if the paper comes moderate? What if the paper comes tough? What will be the expected cutoff at that point of time? My dear students, if the paper is coming easy, then in your bio, you should be scoring 350 plus. in your physics, you should be scoring 165 plus. In your, physics, you should be scoring 155. In your chemistry, you should be scoring 165 plus. And your overall minimum cutoff should be 670 if the paper is coming out to be easy, like your NEET 2024, like your NEET 2023, like your NEET 2022. Those were the easy papers. Okay? So cutoff is definitely going to massively shoot up if the paper comes off the similar pattern, right? If the paper level was the same, then these are the numbers which you should chase, right? If the paper comes out to be easy. And if the paper is moderate, then these are the numbers which you are going to chase. And if the paper comes out to be tough, like your NEET 2025 examination, then bio minimum 310, right? Chemistry minimum 130, physics minimum 120, and your overall cutoff will be minimum 560 if the paper comes out to be tough. Perfect. Now, don't overthink right now. Don't overthink. What does that mean? Don't think what if the paper would be tough? What would the paper would be easy? My dear students, if the paper would be tough also, does not matter. Anyways, the cutoff is going to down, right? It is going to go down. If the paper is easy, that is even worse. The cutoff is going to shoot up. Perfect. So pray your paper comes in the moderate category. Pray that your paper comes in the moderate category. Not easy, not very tough. It should be moderate. Okay. So I believe all the things, whatever things I have told you in this particular session, you are going to prioritize them. Okay. And your upcoming 5 months, you are going to follow the strategy which I gave you, right? Just follow it strictly. And my dear students, I'm 100% sure, as far as my experience is concerned, if you are going to follow all these things, right, in the last 5 months, nobody is going to stop you in order to wear the white coat for sure. Okay. So with this, I'll be taking a leave. You take care. God bless you all and love you all. And at the same time, I'll see you exactly on Saturday 5 p.m. with another one shot, that is complete thermodynamics. Saturday exactly at 5 p.m. on this channel, and it will take almost like 10-11 hours to complete that particular chapter. So be there with me on Saturday 5 p.m. Till then, you take care. God bless you all and love you all. Bye-bye.